Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to show you a location where you can get a lot of big fish. You can get the long-nosed gar and the Lake Sturgeon. And what you need to do is, of course, as always, go ahead and spawn into a different location, but then fast travel to roads. And once you get to roads, I'll pull up on the map here in a second and show you the location you need to go to. And this is the location you need to go to. It's over here by a little shack, over here in the swamp. Alright, we're going to head on over there. Now, as you can see, I'm riding a stolen horse. You'll need 2 horses in this. You don't have to, but to make the most money you can do 2 horses, or if you want to and be brave, is find a wagon. I've had a lot of trouble in the roads area finding a wagon, so between that and I've just had a lot of people chase me down and stuff, even if I spawn into a different location, that the wagons, unless, you know, in a far out area like over in Valentine and Strawberry, it's really not worth it. At least not to me. The griefing and stuff like that, I don't even try to bother with it in this area. So as you can see, it's really close. It's, I would say, probably less than a minute. And there's a lot of, like, you see the deer almost hit. On the way back and forth going to the butcher, there's tons of different animals you can kill on the way. There's a lot of wild boar. There's a lot of gators and stuff too, American alligators and stuff you can kill. And if you just want to get the XP and you don't want to bother with it, do headshots on them and get 15 XP per. So this is the area right here. We didn't have to travel far at all. See the little cabin? And what you need to do is go ahead and get the horse. Since it's stolen, you need to find an area that you want to tie it off at. And I've had a lot of luck right over here. So this is where I'm going to head. And there's somebody's camp here, so hopefully they won't come here and give us any trouble. This is the first time I had to see camp show up here, so let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here, just so I'm not right up against that camp. And there's a tree over here I usually use. The past couple times I came here, it was at nighttime, so it looks a little bit different for me, so bear with me for a second. Okay, here's where I go. There's the tree. And just hit your horse. Alright, so once you've hitched your horse, go ahead and come over to the water. And as you can see, there's nothing going on right now, so of course you need to pull out the fishing pole. And there is a couple gators, like you can see straight ahead of me, so just kind of watch out for them. But I haven't had much trouble with them at all. And as you can see, as soon as we pull out the fishing pole, you know, it starts spawning around where the fish, so you just kind of go where they're at. So there's a couple different ways I'm going to try while I'm here, and I'm just waiting for the Lake Sturgeon and the long-nosed gar to spawn. So I went ahead and did a clip there. As you can see, there's long-nosed gar right there, a Lake Sturgeon right there, a couple long-nosed gar down there, and a bunch of other ones. Deadeye, stop for a second. A couple more down there. I mean, there's tons of big fish here. When I first came up here, I showed you guys there was a gator. I had to shoot him and kill him because the fish wouldn't spawn with him there. So we're going to try a couple different things. In one of my videos I did before, where you kind of just spook the fish by just kind of running around them, and I'm going to go ahead and try that. I did it earlier and it was really quick, so let's go ahead and give it a shot. And as you can see, I mean, a matter of seconds, and we got a Lake Sturgeon. So let's go ahead and call Bob over here. He's not going to let Bob go because I'm too close to the water. So I'm going to go on this far side here so I don't kind of spook all the fish. So go ahead and stow him on that one. And as you can see, you know, the horse stays, you know, of course, hooked to the tree. And that came in pretty handy because I shot the gator and I wasn't thinking. And usually you'll spook the fish and they'll take off. So let's go ahead and try to get our second fish here. And I can already see there's 2 big ones right here, but I just want to make sure when I jump in the water. Let's go ahead and get a gar because I'm not sure about their price. I've never really messed with them. So let's just kind of, you know, so we can kind of compare. And as you can see, I mean, he just runs right up there. So we got long-nosed gar. And let's run him on over here. So I'm doing this in real time, even with the little quick edit I did with the gator. I mean, that was a matter of seconds that I shot the gator. I just figured, you know, why bother, you know, because, you know, just taking up time. But considering if you came here with a gator not here, usually there is no gator, so the time's right on. So let's go ahead and mark our map over where roads we need to go. There we go. Like I said, it's not a far trip at all. Alright, let's head out and head on over there. I always do the maps. That's, a lot of times in all my videos, I always say I do that in my maps just in case I run into griefers or, you know, for who knows, for whatever reason, I might see other animals that I want to kill on the way and make some extra money. And if I get off track, I can get right back on the track knowing where I'm going without having to kind of fumble around and find out my bearings of where I'm at. And like I said, you know, see there's tons of deer here on the left we can kill if we wanted to. But just for the time's sake, I'm trying to just show you, if you only want to focus on the fish, how quick you can do it. And it's starting to turn dark here right now. Some of the best time to do this is during the daytime, just because it is that dark, swampy water. But even with Deadeye, though, you can still make it out pretty good and not have too much trouble. And right now, like I said, I don't have any the horse tonics or whatever, you know, to give the horse stamina to make him go quicker. Of course, if you're using a stolen horse, you want to have those on hand, just to kind of make it a little bit quicker to get there and not be held up by any reason. But even though he got tired, I mean, I'm right here. It's really no big deal. So let's go ahead and sell the fish and let's see how much we made. Come on, get off the horse. There we go. Kind of curious to see how much the gar goes for. I've never actually even fished for one of them. So I'm kind of curious to see if we took a loss on this or, you know, there is more money in it. Let's see. Oh, the gar is only $5. Yeah, those are kind of trash fishes compared to, you know, the other Lake Sturgeon. So I wouldn't even bother with those. I mean, there's plenty to pick from. But, you know, just for the sake of argument, you know, I just wanted to see what the gar would go for. Go ahead and sell the sturgeon. And as you see, he's $7.25, so he's definitely the one you want to go after. And there's plenty of both, so you're not really going to be fighting to, you know, get a lake sturgeon compared to that. So even though it's dark, I'm going to run over there one more time and kind of just see how quick we can come back again with 2 lake sturgeons. Let me go ahead and hit the map real quick. Alright, we know where we're going. You know, of course, as you're going too, so you don't have to wait too long, always whistle for your horse so he follows right along. And in this area over here, I usually kind of just cut through the map and stuff. Right here I could have, but usually when I get over here with the bridge and stuff, just because there is a lot of gators and different things, will spook the horses and kind of kick you off. And if you are on a stolen horse, if you get kicked off, that horse is going to take off and you'll be lucky to catch him. So, like I said, I think that's like a gray fox or something there. You know, you can make money off him if you wanted to. I mean, there's tons of different wildlife right in this area you can get money off of if you wanted to. See, my horse didn't do too bad this time coming back over here. See, there's a boar right there. I'm not caring for him right now, so let's just kind of keep doing what we're doing, keep our focus. There's a couple guys on the map. I'm hoping they ain't going to mess with me, but who knows. You know how that goes. And see, this is usually how it is when I come over here. You know, the water's already bubbling, but as you can see, looking to the right and to the left, there's no gator in sight. I think there might be one there or something. I can't really see good, but it don't seem to be bothering the spawning of the fish. And I can see 2 long-nosed gar right there without even doing Deadeye. So I'll pull the fishing pole out. I want to look for the sturgeon is what we want. There's a long nose. There's a sturgeon. So kind of just walk over to him. You know, don't go jumping crazy at him. He'll get spooked enough by himself. And as you can see, the water is really dark here, but if you spook him right and kind of get over here, you know, you're looking at shadows, but he's gonna beach himself right there. And whenever I get a fish, I usually go ahead and put it on my actual horse, because if you're getting attacked, hopefully your horse can get away. You know, the stolen horse will be just a lost cause. And as you see right here, I'm not going to mess with it. And this area was kind of cool too, is these fish will just beach themselves. This is a long-nosed gar. I'm not going to mess with it because I don't want it. You know, it's kind of a trash fish compared to the sturgeon. So, I mean, it's still $5, don't get me wrong. I mean, if there's some way you want to figure out a process over here with a wagon, I mean, definitely go for it, because there's tons of fish in here. Okay, there's a gar there. I don't want to mess with him. Let's see. If a sturgeon doesn't pop up pretty quick, I'll go ahead and just go with a gar. I mean, even though you're losing $2, it's all about time and the money that it takes to do it. Yeah, that's odd. Usually there's a lot more Lake Sturgeons here, but there isn't for some reason right now. You know, let's go ahead and just go ahead with this gar that beached itself. You know, just so we can see time-wise how much money we can make. And then, you know, at the end of this, I could just say, hey, you know, add $4 to this if you just went ahead and got 2 Lake Sturgeons both times. So let's go over here. I'm trying to look around as I'm doing this. I don't really see a good location for a wagon that wouldn't kill a lot of time. Maybe something over there across that little island. If you're bringing the fish back over there, there looks like there might be a rock. So let's go ahead and mark our map. Alright, let's go ahead and head back on over. Go ahead and whistle for your horse so he can follow you, so you don't gotta wait for him at the butcher. And even though we're losing $4, you know, the first time I definitely could have got 2 Lake Sturgeons, because there was like 4 of those and 4 of the long nose. So, you know, I was just wanting to see what they were. You know, I was hoping maybe there'd be like $8 fish, kind of like the northern pike, but they're not. You know, they're kind of more, I guess, like a mudfish probably, for considering the size of the fish, and it's only $5. Definitely would have thought it would have been more money, at least maybe like a 6 or 7. Like I said, this is where the horse stamina would come in really good right now. The horse is kind of worn out. But still, I'll make it over there without getting bucked off. But, you know, if you're really wanting to do it quick and there's people in the area, you know, you'd probably get killed. So anyway, here we go.
Hey there, friend. How can I help you?
I don't know why he hitched him, but okay. Come on. Okay, butcher. Not going to do the alligator skins and stuff just so we have an accurate number. Got the sturgeon. $7.25. You know what? I want to do it one more time, because I'm determined to get to the sturgeons. And there's nobody in this area. Everybody's acting pretty cool. There's 3 or 4 guys, but they're not really messing with me. So let's go ahead and pull up the map. Go ahead and mark our location. And like I said, I mean, you can save a lot more time. I'm kind of just doing the map each time just to kind of show you. You know, if you're a little bit better with directions, you don't need to save. You'll save a lot of time not doing that if you don't want to. I do it just as a safety precaution for myself out of habit. Like I said, you can just jump on the horse and take off. You can save a lot of time. I am going a little slower just because I'm talking to you guys and trying to show you where to go and what to do. And I'm trying to also not completely just like kill his horse, you know, so he starts bucking me halfway. You know, I'm just trying to, you know, let his stamina kind of make it all the way over without slowing down any. So I'll probably need to go ahead and buy an extra horse just to carry stuff. Not that I need to really max him out on nothing other than stamina. So as I was about to make my way back over here for my third trip, I got kicked off the server. So I went ahead and started right back to where the area I would have been, just to try to keep it in real time. So let's go ahead and just see what we can get on our third trip. Alright. Well, there's a couple dead things over there in the water. Somebody might have been over here earlier. So let's go ahead and hitch the horse up. Alright, let's go ahead and pull out the fishing pole. Not the camera, the fishing pole. Hopefully there's something right there. Yep, there's a sturgeon right there. Just ease yourself right in there and you'll kind of just spook him right up onto the shore. There's other areas in this, I don't know, guess kind of a creek or whatever you would want to call it, part of a river. But this is the most narrow part where I've noticed that you could just really just scare them up really quick and there's really no effort whatsoever. And if you do have to run to the water, you know, it's really doesn't take as long as if you go to the wider area over there. So let's go ahead and throw it up there. Alright, hopefully the next one will be just as quick. Alright, fishing pole. Let's see. Actually seems a little bit more active down this way. Yep, there is. This is still not a bad section over here though. Looks like the dummy long-nosed gars. It's better than nothing though. So let's go ahead and scare them. I mean, $5 is $5. Alright. Horse just taking crap right on me. Alright, let's head on back over and hopefully not get kicked off the server. Alright, let me mark the map real quick. Alright, let's head out. Make sure to go ahead and whistle for your horse. The last trip I didn't do that. I had to kind of wait for him for a second. So I didn't really keep track of the money I started with, but I'll make sure to put that in the description of the amount of money I started with and with the entire trips back and forth, how long it would take you. And then, you know, as you see the time, just realize you can, you know, modify it however you want to by hunting more, by getting a wagon, you know, by not marking the map each time both ways. You know, they're time killers. So, you know, do whatever way you want to, but this is extremely quick. So, I mean, you know, have at it. And like I said, if you own 2 horses and their stamina is built up, you know, you won't be dealing with what I'm dealing with right here. And I've had more than enough money to buy 2 horses. I just, you know, I don't know, no reason, hard-headed, I guess. It definitely would pay for itself really quick doing this, so I'll probably do that just because. But, you know, I've been every day just holding on to my money, waiting for an update on the online and stuff, so we'll see. Let's go ahead and jump off here. All right. Oh, come on, Bob. All right. And let's get this one here.
Shop around me. You'll see I have the best deals. Something slip your mind?
And $5. So as you can see right there, we ended up with $1,993.70. And like I said, in the description, I will put how much I started with and the amount of time with the trips collectively. And, you know, have happy fishing or whatever, if you even consider that fishing. It's just spooking fish. But anyway, you know, do me a favor. If you like this video, give it a like, give it a share. You know, if you're not already a subscriber, hey, you know, it'd be great if you just, you know, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when videos come out. So you can kind of get to these locations before anybody else does, and you know you're having to fight griefers and different things like that. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna actually keep doing this and get a couple more fish. But like I said, guys, I'll catch you guys later.